Let's see here. Still not yet. There we go. Influencer Academy.
Love that logo you made.
Oh, is that okay?
I love it. You did so great with the branding.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. So I'm copying this. I'm going over to the Facebook group. And then what are we going to say here? Welcome.
Welcome
Influencers.
to the Influencer Academy.
Welcome influencers to Influencer Academy Mother's Day edition.
There you go.
Mother's Day edition. And I'm just going to write what to expect this week. Boom.
Perfect.
Okay. And we're gonna be almost maybe
live.
In a second live. It doesn't look live. It just looks like it's embedded.
Let's see.
Yeah, go to, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I see your post, and that's it.
Well, that's just weird. Edit post.
It's a link to YouTube, which has a slide.
Okay, here.
Yeah, so it's going to probably post after we're done.
Yeah, so I'm just going to edit it to say join us live. All right. Join us live. Okay. And then we could just get going here. Boom. Okay. Save. That's totally weird. What a hinky thing. So there's what's up in social news that Facebook doesn't allow you to go live to groups anymore.
I wonder what's up with that, because I feel like that was one of its secret, like that was one of the best things about it.
Well, I think they let you go live to pages, and we probably could go live to the Facebook page and reshare it, but it's specifically from third-party software. So
Gotcha.
Like Restream. So if we had just chosen the app, we could have gone live from there. So good morning, everybody who might be jumping in later. We have a special Mother's Day edition. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
So welcome to Influencer Academy. What do you want to say about that?
I want to say happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the families out there. And we can't believe this day is here. Like, the week is starting. The event has already formed, and tonight it's going to increase in price. And I love that we already have like a core group of people that have already decided to be part of this founders group, because we are going to go above and beyond to add value, especially to this group. So
yeah.
The day's here. Every day I'm kind of like pinching myself, like, did we really do this?
We kind of did it. What is that quote from Bob Proctor? Start before you're ready. I don't know if we were entirely ready, but it feels like we were, because it happened, and we're here. Yes. And people are jumped in. So quick update in algorithm news. So I heard somewhere, and I experimented with it, and it's in the affirmative, I think, and you could kind of share with me your experience, but posting like just photos in your grid. Right now, I think most people are well, let me ask you, Nicole, do you feel most people are in the habit of just posting reels, 2 stories, 2 posts? Like in Instagram?
Absolutely. I mean, it's the reels game. So it feels like I feel the pressure that every single post needs to be a reel in order to be competitive in the algorithm, that Instagram is literally just going to ignore anything except for a reel. So, and like, I will post a photo to my personal page, but what we're finding in the last couple of weeks, you've posted a couple carousel posts, and then you've actually had
really good
some good engagement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, what I tried to do is I tried to post a video. You know, you can post a video as a story, and it not create a reel. It's just a story.
Yes.
I did
when you say story, are you talking about the story you put in stories, or are you talking about like in the post you'll do like picture video?
Well, first, I'm talking about stories. You know how when you post a video, it doesn't have to be considered a reel, but it is a video.
Oh, yes. Story. Sorry, you're right. Yeah.
So then what I tried to do is I tried to post a video as just a post in a carousel like you just described.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it automatically created a reel from it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, and it showed up in my reels grid, and I didn't want that. So
Yeah.
that's a weird, funky thing,
It is.
and that makes me wonder if I posted a video as a story and then shared it as a post,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's part of like a, I guess it wouldn't be part of a carousel or grid in that case. But anyways, neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about it though? Post.
Because we want to give the founders a heads up on, if you feel like you're getting stale in your content or you want to shake things up a bit with your algorithm, post a carousel. I know a lot of you guys have great photography, great pictures already living on your phone. So try out a carousel post with multiple photos, or even put in that's why I was referring to that, Grant, because you can do photo video in
Yeah.
a post. So you can still add video, you're just not making it a reel. But if you feel like that would help. But also, Mother's Day is trending today. So relative hashtags, you could really take advantage of this trend to help push your reel or carousel post. So just be thinking about that, seasonal stuff, holidays, when we post on these days, it's relative. So Instagram's gonna reward or push it more. So use those hashtags, and definitely get into stories and use hashtags in stories. So we just wanted to touch on that as kind of a pointer for today's content.
And it seems
Yeah.
that it also seems that carousels and photos are getting extra engagement compared to other content types.
Yes.
I don't know if that's an actual algorithm change, or if we're just seeing that I think people are remembering, hey, I had a photo grid. Remember when Instagram was just photos, and there's a photo grid here, and it's like,
maybe we've gone through the cycle where like we're tired of reels and we're gonna go back to the carousel. Like I swear that can always be it too. It's like, no, a picture is refreshing.
It is. And, there's a lot of pressure. A lot of our creators feel like they're under pressure to create this perfect reel every day or several times a week.
Yeah.
And it's probably a lot easier thought to go capture a good photo or series of stories or photos and drop it in your grid, because your grid it's starting to look like a junk drawer for a lot of people, because they're only focused. I know mine does.
I know. I will just say we're guilty of that. I need to do like a good picture, like carousel, so it looks like pretty curated on today.
Okay, so announcements this week. What are we bringing to Influencer Academy to continue to give them insider access? Tell us about Allison.
Yeah, we are really excited to announce that we have a resident expert that's going to be a part of Influencer Academy. So Allison Fox works with, she specifically works with Camping World, but she herself is an influencer. And is it Pine Forest Adventures?
Yep.
Okay. So we have partnered, and she is offering to host webinars, where she has topic-driven conversations and some Q&A. But we love the fact that she's on both sides, like we are, and can bring some really pertinent industry information to you guys. So she is coming on tentatively the 4th Thursday of the month, which lands on 23rd. And she'll be live inside the Influencer Academy. Will she be live, or we haven't, or is it going to be recorded? I think we're trying to make it so it's live, so it can be interactive and questions can be answered, right? So super excited about that. But it does lead us to, we're going to have a couple resident experts. We want to constantly be adding value on different topics that, we know a lot, but we also know that there's people who know more and are better at certain things. And we want to make sure that we're bringing people in and out to touch on all of the influencer topics. So our first announcement, our first resident expert is officially Allison Fox. So that's super exciting.
Yeah, and we're calling them resident expert because they are experts. The people we're talking to right now, beyond Allison, they are experts in rounding out your knowledge as a creator. And we kind of want them to serve a little bit of a residency, kind of commit to a period of time with us without, being locked in for life per se. But we love Allison. We love her content. She's she's been on the show, the Hot Spark show. She's been in some of our campaign stuff before, so she's on every side. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, definitely.
And we want to hear what sort of experts you want to hear from. We have business experts around us. We have creator experts around us. We have brand experts around us. So, I mean, anything that you guys want, of course, we're going to start stacking the deck for what we feel like
Right.
influencers need. What do you think? Let me ask you, Nicole. What do you think is the thing that influencers need the most that they talk about the least?
Okay, I'm gonna switch gears because this lighting is killing me. Okay, I don't know if that's much better, but okay. I think that actually, the influencers have been very straight up about going from influencer to entrepreneur and running things like a business and getting more dialed down about business practices. So I'd love to get that, but I think more people need reels training than we realize. I think people just kind of get stuck in like what they know about making reels, and they know they should know more, or they want to know more about CapCut or InShot or all these other apps. So I think just like real hands-on training is something that I don't hear a lot of people necessarily reference, but once I start talking about it with them, they get really excited. Like, I love reels training. So I think both sides, the creative side and the business side.
Okay. Okay, I like that. And we and for the founders, for anyone, scroll to the bottom of your dashboard page, because down there is a whole feedback function that we could really use. We need your input. In fact, that's the exchange. We have a founders rate for you because we want to make sure where our blind sides are at. So let's watch each other's backs and let us know how we can continue to improve. And Reels training might be, the thing. Content training, content pillars.
Content training, yeah.
Authenticity, like, this is browbeating us. What is authenticity? And so all of that needs to definitely occur. So that's good. So Allison, so what to expect this week and kind of next week? Number one, the member makeover starts this week. I believe Craig is on board from Walkabout, and he has been such a fun joy for us to interact with. He's already brought people into the program, so that's big. And so shout out to Craig of Walkabout. And what's his wife's name? Ariel? No, that's not his wife's name. Craig. I'll have to. Well, please remind us.
Maybe
Craig.
Aaron. Dang it.
Possibly. But they've been a great couple. They've got great content. They have decent engagement. They have a good followership. So we're going to look at their account. We're going to look at some of their email negotiations. We're going to basically do a member makeover and make that available to you guys. That should be this week. And then the following week, as Nicole said already, the industry expert Allison's going to be on board. We are so craving filling your calendar with every piece of training, but we want to find and strike a balance with giving you complete access to us, because that's what you're paying for, and improving your world, but also moving your business forward while also finishing the success path. And so we're going to try to find that balance. We're going to give you a ton of stuff and then rev back and rev forward to find what a good medium is, so that you have every tool you need, but also have the time to put into really getting paid collabs and other streams of income. Hint on other stuff coming in the future. Yeah. So Nicole, what do we want to say about the success path? Anything?
I would say, even if you're a newbie like Crystal Felix, who is at the very beginning of her influencer career, she's been inspired by Savannah and has said, I am ready to get started. We want you to start at the beginning, but we also want our experienced or seasoned influencers to start at the beginning, because there's always room for a refresh and a bio, a profile picture. These are all evolving things just like you are. So I would, encourage you not to skip over the beginning, and use it as a way to take a look at what you already have. Even if you end up not changing a thing, you have mentally taken note of where you are in this moment. And if anything could be changed, like maybe summer you're going to be traveling here, or maybe you're going to be focused more on kids activities. This is the time to go ahead and update the bio to reflect what's currently happening in your life. So beginners, seasoned, start at the beginning, and maximize each lesson to your benefit.
And I would say this too, we're going to keep the success path evergreen. As changes happen with the algorithm, we're going to go back and replace that lesson. Like to us, you know, Nicole, I don't know if you can think of this. There's some books that like you read and you're done and you get the principle and it's over. There's
Right.
some books that are like reference material that you always keep coming back to for, you know, for fresh insight. I know for my part, I want the
Mm-hmm.
success path to be regularly updated, a backbone of what we're doing because it does cover if someone came to us, even if you've been a creator, and we've seen this in the last few weeks,
For
if you've been
sure.
a creator for years and you still want coaching or accountability or something or another, you know, Nicole will dig deep and go, okay, well, here's this one. This is the freshest that we know in this one area, whether it's your bio formula or
Mm-hmm.
whether it's how to do sales. Maybe sales is changing. Right now it's online media kits, but by sometime next year, it might be something else. We're
Yeah.
going to keep the success path updated. So I cannot encourage people enough. Please, even if you feel like I've kind of been there, done that, that you go back and follow the steps and then let us know. Did we forget something or were you hoping to learn
Right.
something else? We'll add that in. It's
Yes.
we are your concierge. So we have a ton to give you right now, but if you have more questions, we'll go out and get those answers because of our connections. We'll go out and
Right.
get that insight because of our experience. So please give us that feedback. So I
Love
agree with
that.
you.
So true.
So how do we want to let everyone, you know, go about their day? We're going to wrap up here in a quick
Yep.
second. Any parting thoughts?
We got lots coming up. We have our kickoff call on Monday. I don't know if we addressed that. That's
We
at
didn't.
noon. It will be recorded.
Yeah.
So the replay will be there. We encourage you to be live, but we know people have jobs and all that good stuff. So if you guys have a question now that you want answered on the kickoff call, go ahead and DM or email us. It's Nicole at HotModel Agency or just DM. And let us know. But otherwise, it's our kickoff call to answer lots of questions and kind of get you started on the first part of the program or the course.
Yeah.
And then I honestly think we're doing the makeover right after that. Like we're kind of packing it in on Monday, but again, all this stuff will be posted afterwards, and it's not necessarily that you need to be there live. We want to make sure you guys can get to this information, but not necessarily take up all your time. So hopefully that helps.
We want to be sensitive to everyone's time. In fact, that's some of the early feedback we've gotten from people we love
Mm-hmm.
and trust. And we know we ourselves, like we participate. Nicole participates in RV Queens. I participate in a lot of groups over crypto and discords. And suddenly you have like involvement overwhelm.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure this is the problem with that. And this is Nicole why I was browbeating this so much when
Yeah.
we were shaping the program. Not only do we get the advice that people drop a program because of overwhelm, not because of under delivery, but because there's too much.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, there's a lot of fluff and emotionalism in a lot of these groups that aren't getting to the brass tacks. You need to
Mm-hmm.
go out and take certain actions to get certain results. And as much as
Love
we
that.
want you on every live, because and we will continue to give you probably more opportunities than you can handle to participate. If you ever DM'd us and said, hey, I can't make the live because I'm making my dials or I'm making my DMs, I'll send you a high five and Venmo you $5 because I love the fact that you're doing the work that
Mm-hmm.
matters, you know. But we want to give you every opportunity to learn how to do that too, and that's why
Yeah.
we're here and connect. So the one note I had, Nicole, was everyone introduce yourselves.
Yes.
Whether it's
That's
in
right.
the Facebook group, please use the Facebook group. We of course could come up with a WhatsApp group and give you guys immediate access to each other, but we want to be cautious
Mm-hmm.
of overwhelm. So we chose Facebook so you can get in there now and again, the 1 or 2 times a day you're in there, drop your handles, introduce yourself, let us know some of your goals, and then make sure you're liking, following each other to lift each other up.
Yeah.
Community is like a huge chunk of what we're doing with this, you know?
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Get in there, share your handle, say hello, and let's
Mhm.
follow each other and
Let's
see what each
follow each
other's up
other.
to. I think it will help with that conversation. If people have questions, you'll have a reference because you already know their account. So maybe you can chime in because, again, we lean on everyone to have that experience level. We know that we're just part of the wheel. So,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Well, I think this was good, and I hope this helps everybody.
Definitely. Let us know what y'all need. check it out. Just remember, with all the URLs and all the stuff floating around, if you just remember theinfluenceracademy.com, you can get yourself and your friends to where you need to go. Your dashboard for the course is under login right there when you arrive. Some of the other URLs might change, but for now, that's all you need to know. Please reach out to us in DM. Please book your coaching with us so that we can make sure you get that custom coaching. But no matter what you do, have an awesome day, all right?